As you all know, proper nutrition, hydration and physical exercise are vital for maintaining physical and mental health and overall well-being. As people who eat a well-balanced diet, combined with exercise, of course, tend to have a stronger immune system and be at lower risk of chronic illnesses and infectious diseases, we invited dietitian Caylin Goodchild to talk to us about nutrition and just how to improve our health this year. And she joins us now in studio. Caylin, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
You know, after the hectic binging over the festive season, I think it's a good thing that we invited you here in January to shake off that excess fat that you accumulated during Christmas. Now, let's talk about how we would simplify healthy eating.
So if we take it to the real basics, it's trying to include all your food groups. We typically make it easy and we tell a client, fist size of carbs, palm size of protein, half your plate veggies. So if you really want to make things very general and easy for yourself, that's basic healthy eating.
And I've had so many conversations about different dietitians, some are even suggesting a carb-free diet. Would you advise it?
Personally, I'm not a fan of your keto, low-carb kind of diets. The science around it isn't very solid yet. There have been studies to show that people eating a low-carb diet versus people eating a normal balanced diet, they lost similar amount of weight. And you usually find it's really hard to do low-carb. Because before you start any diet, you need to know, I can do this for the rest of my life. I know I'm not going to cut out bread for the rest of my life. It's just not going to happen.
Right. But then is it for purposes of losing weight, for those who feel the need to lose weight, or is it simply just to stay healthy?
So I think we should all be following a balanced diet to stay healthy. And then if you are carrying excess weight, you would have to take those measures to lose weight as well. Yeah.
So what's that healthy balance between eating healthily and exercising?
So that whole 20% exercise, 80% diet, it is actually the truth.
Okay.
If you are wanting to be healthy, you'll be looking at both of them.
Yeah.
If you're really keen on losing weight, you're going to really have to focus on your eating. I've had clients lose weight with just following their meal plan, not doing any exercise and losing weight. Obviously, the combined approach is best.
Yeah, because you know, our bodies are different and we've got different metabolism. So what is the ideal age to start eating healthily?
I think from the time you were born, hopefully you are breastfed. That's the ideal if a mother's able to.
Okay.
You're getting in your best nutrition with breastfeeding, and then 6 months being fed food, and that's how you go. From a 6-month-old getting solids, you want those solids to be healthy.
To be healthy, right. Now, here's the part where it gets tricky. The enormous costs of healthy eating. How do we navigate around those?
So it doesn't have to be that expensive. You don't have to go out and buy salmon and trout and avos and chia seeds and stuff. You can buy pilchards, you can buy eggs, you can buy whole wheat bread. So you don't have to see it as this huge thing. That's what's also nice about seeing a dietitian. They take into account your culture, your financial status, so they don't just give you a diet that's insane that you could never manage. It's really specifically based on your needs.
So are the diets that you normally advise your clients on geared towards a particular goal, or is just diets that are geared, you know, for healthy living across the board?
Very individualized. So because you're seeing different cultures, different races, different ages, people of different activity levels, people who want to gain muscle, some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight, maintain weight, and then you've also got your different medical conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, all sorts like that. So you then look at the individual, body composition, lifestyle, family, financial status, culture, and then you put a plan together based on their goals.
And for those looking to start eating healthily as part of their New Year's resolutions, so what would you advise to be, you know, healthy eating habits? Just share some of them.
So 2 liters of water, that should be a standard. That one's easy enough to do. So you can't even say that that's not something you can achieve. You definitely can. 2-liter water bottle. I saw someone carrying one in the studio. It's so wonderful to see. That's easy to do. 2 liters of water. Increasing your veggies. Trying to have protein at each meal. having fruits as snacks, and then trying to decrease your intake of highly processed food. So chips and sweets, and that's not saying you need to avoid it, because as soon as you restrict yourself too much, now we're getting ready for failure. Don't say, I'm never going to have a chocolate this year. That's really tough. That's really tough to do.
And Caylin, it's quite interesting because just yesterday on this show we had a fitness expert, and I asked her the very same question about a cheat day. How many days a week should be branded as cheat days? And she says, no, we shouldn't have a cheat day, but a cheat meal.
That advice is quite good, yes, because cheat day becomes cheat week, becomes cheat month, and now it's just a mess.
Right.
So, and you also want to watch your wording around these things. So I like to use the term treat meal, because cheat is seen as it's got a negative connotation.
Yes,
Where
yes.
you're saying treat, it's saying, wow, I can incorporate this. I'm not doing something bad.
Okay, so if I have a chocolate, then I shouldn't take it as a cheat, but a treat.
A treat. And literally, even with your eating, 80% healthy eating, 20% you leave space for nice tasting foods. Maybe it's a pack of knickknacks or a two-finger Kit Kat or something nice for yourself. Because that deprivation, it's like a parent saying to the child, you can never eat a sweet. Now the child really wants sweets. I think we're the same.
That's the best thing I've heard all day. Thank you so much, Caylin. You have no idea how relieved I am of hearing this. All right, thank you. We just spoke to dietitian Caylin Goodchild on taking good care of yourself and your overall well-being, proper nutrition, hydration, as she said, and physical exercise, most importantly.